Hey guys, my name is Saucy Surg, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to unlock the Frost and Flame abilities in Crimson Desert. I will be walking you through every single Abyss puzzle you need to complete in order to unlock both abilities as efficiently as possible. If you guys enjoy content like this, tips, tricks, guides, and everything else for Crimson Desert, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps push these videos out to more people and help the channel grow. With that being said, let's get right into it. First things first, make your way to my location here on the left-hand side of Payloon, just above the upper Naz River. We're going to be going to a location called the Spire of Ringing Truth. To start our adventure on all the Abyss puzzles, we're going to make our way all the way up to the Spire. Now, do be warned, if you don't have abilities, this is going to be much harder, and I do not recommend going further down the Abyss puzzles because you're going to need quite a few skills for certain parts of the map. So what you're going to do is simply make your way up until you get to this giant room. Once again, you're going to keep going up these stairs. Honestly, it's just a big spiral. There are some jumping involved, but like I said, if you have some skills, the skills make it a lot easier traversing in the game. You can use things like the grappling hook to scale larger jumps and stuff like that. It makes it a lot easier traversing vertically up and down. You'll find little ladders and stuff. Just keep making your way up. This is how you know you're actually going the right way and not just really messing it up. Slowly but surely grapple your way up, or just simply climb, whatever you see fit. We're going to jump up here on this concrete platform. You're going to see a couple of beams above us, and you're going to see a hole in the ceiling. I like to just jump up here on this main beam. Then I'm simply going to walk along this. And once again, I'm just going to grapple up again. This just makes this puzzle and other puzzles just entirely real easy. Grapple right above us. And I don't want to sound like a broken record player, but we're going to keep doing this over and over again. You're going to find a huge ladder. This is how you know you're right at the home stretch. I'm going to do a quick precision jump right here, and we will climb the ladder. Now, I've already dropped this bell, but once you're up here, there's going to be a giant bell above our heads. What you're going to do is shoot that and break it down, and it's going to fall straight through the entire spire, breaking a hole in the basement. What you're going to do simply then is jump off and make your way down all the way into the basement of the spire. Now, do be warned, once you spawn down here, you're going to fight a boss, and if you're not prepared for this, this is going to be your first real test, because this guy is actually extremely strong. He spawns like these lasers that spawn above your head and slam down on you. I like to use this nature ability where you can absorb all his incoming shots, I guess. He like shoots all these little missiles out on you. It can literally one-shot you. But once he's down on the ground, you want to do as much damage as possible. And hopefully you guys don't die too many times. It took me quite a bit to beat this guy, actually. He's pretty difficult if you're under-leveled. But once you finish him, then you can continue going through the spire. Once you defeat this boss, he's going to drop Blessing of the Immortal, Ancient Necklace, and Ancient Retribution. After this, you're going to walk towards the teleporter, and you're simply going to bypass and go through the Abyss, and we're going to start our first puzzle at the Ether Rest. First things first, you're going to see a vent right in front of us. Simply jump on that vent, and you're going to glide to each and every single one of these vents you see me do on screen. Just take your time, go slow. Being in a rush is not smart whatsoever. You don't want to just restart right away. Once this happens, you're going to make your way into one of the giant openings inside this floating spire. You're going to see a door, and it's going to be closed. Make your way on the side that has the button at the top. you're going to use your grappling hook to actually control this. And all you're going to do with this is spin it in one of the directions until the opening faces you and you can go inside. Just like this. Once you're inside, you're going to be greeted by another air vent. Simply jump up into the air vent. Float up here and you want to actually land down on this little edge. You're going to find a wall you can use your nature's grasp on, lift it up, and then once it drops back down, there's going to be a button that you're going to use your grapple once again, and you're going to spin the walls until you find an opening. And just like that, we have the opening right here. Now you're going to make your way out of here, and you're going to see you're kind of trapped in a cage, but there is an opening above us spinning around. Simply jump on one of these vents and make your way all the way up. There are going to be multiple vents in here, so obviously just hit them one by one consecutively until you reach the top. Once you reach the top, you're going to hit this little room right here. Once again, you can go inside. There's going to be a brick. I recommend, once again, if you have a cuckoo pot, you can find the other brick or spawn one, and you're going to put one battery on one square slot, and then the other battery on the other square slot. Once this powered, you can simply climb up this cable right here that's placed here for you. Or what I simply like to do is just grapple right up. Once you grapple up, you're going to jump out, and a vent is going to shoot you across a huge distance right on this button. And obviously these little sundials you're going to drop off right here, and then you're going to use your force palm punch to activate the button. Be warned, you will fly off, so just get ready to fly right back on the little island. And just like that, you have completed the Aether's Rest Abyss puzzle. After this, simply make your way right behind the little spire. Follow this trail, and then you're going to go over here to this gate. Pass through it, and then you're going to turn this little sundial until the path appears. Guys, simply just take your time. Use a precision jump, just one at a time, slowly but surely. Or you feel like me and a little bit impatient, I like to use the grapple, and I use it a ton. But once again, you know, take your time if you don't want to fall off, because obviously there's not many fast travel points when going in between Abyss puzzles. Now simply jump on the side right here like I do. And what we're going to do actually is make sure you have enough spirit. We're going to triple force palm punch. And then we're going to glide all the way to this floating spire. Don't worry, if you have at least, I think it's 5 or 6 stamina, you should be able to make it easily. And then you're just going to climb up here, and then you're going to make your way inside the teleporter. Alright guys, with that being said, we are at the Frostbitten Paradise. Now this one's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to jump across it. I'm not going to take no risks. It's quicker and a lot easier. Just make sure you have enough spirit to do so when doing this. Once again, triple jump, and I'm going to fly all the way across. Alrighty guys, we're starting the Frostbitten Paradise. When you guys come here, you're going to notice a box with a laser on it. You're going to pick up this box and take it over here to this platform, and make sure the laser is facing into the gemstone to activate and open up the door. Now these things can be kind of finicky when placing on the ground. They like to go left, a little bit right. You're just going to have to line it up until eventually that laser lines up with this gemstone. Once that happens, the door will dissipate and you'll be able to pass through. Now you'll notice on your left-hand side there's going to be a button in the ground. Simply stand on this button and then a hidden doorway is going to open up the floor beneath you. After this, you're simply just going to make your way down into the floor. Now we're going to see a couple things in here. We're going to see a gemstone behind us, a battery, and a laser. I want you guys to grab this battery and put it in the socket right here. You see me on screen. You can either force palm punch it or use the force palm punch through your grappling hook, which I like to use like I did here. Now we're going to pick up this laser and we're going to bring it to the back gemstone and power this one on. After this, you're going to see a floating platform going back and forth. Make your way on top of this platform, and right when you get around this corner, you're going to jump off here to your right. Now, when you get in here, you're going to see a battery and a laser with a box. Once again, grab the laser off the floor, and I want you to bring it over here to this conveyor belt on the ground. Now, you want to line it up straight like I do in the video, so then it activates the gemstone that where we originally came from. Just like this. After doing this, you're going to take the battery and you're going to actually power the conveyor belt. The laser is going to go through to this gemstone where you see on screen. We can actually see it at the bars. That's going to dissipate this force field. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight through the force field, and we're going to grab the original laser box that we set down in the beginning. After grabbing this, make your way back to the room that we were just in, all the way to the conveyor belt room, and we're simply going to lay this on one of the platforms powering these giant gemstones. Once again, they're kind of finicky. Just get it in the right spot, and then you'll be okay. After this, we're actually going to turn around and we're going to take the battery off the power slot, so then the conveyor belt rewinds itself and brings us back the other box laser. You can either steal the battery or just put it somewhere. I like to steal them. And just like that, the laser is now coming back to us. We can actually take this laser and put it on here to power the other gemstone. Once powered, the barrier in the middle will dissipate. You're going to make your way in here and you're going to find a small battery. Simply grab this battery and push it against the force field barrier just like I do. Now, the only way we can activate this is with focus light. So whip out your sword, focus light onto the gemstone. The gemstone is going to open up. Be fast, grab the battery, and push it through the barrier before it closes. Now, we're going to do the same thing again, but this time we are going to go through the barrier where the battery is. Simply grab the battery and you're going to shove it underneath this crevice and all the way out. After doing that, you're going to crouch and follow with it. You can actually grab this, and there's going to be a battery socket down on the floor. Simply grab the battery and make sure you place it into the ground. You'll know you have it correctly once you see the floating loose all around it. After this will actually activate a teleporter where we can actually take, and it will take us upstairs where we originally were. But this time the door is going to be open, and the sundial on the floor is going to be waiting for us to activate it. Simply force palm punch it, so you guys got to crouch. I didn't crouch at first. And then that's going to activate the sundial. And just like that, guys, the Frostbitten Paradise Abyss puzzle is completed. Make sure you grab your guys' artifact and get your guys' skills up. After this, we are going to make our way to the right. Now I like to jump up on these two puzzles right here. Now these other two that look kind of decayed, you must be careful because going up this way, there's actually floating platforms that will fall out of the sky. So I simply like to use the jump. I like to glide to the first section and then do it again and not risk, just in case if my precision jump is too slow and I miss. But here you're going to see a gate. Simply pass through the gate, and you're going to activate this little pedestal again, which is going to activate all these windmills. Now, after this, you're going to jump on the giant air vents and pretty much just follow along in the video where I go. You hit the first one, takes you up, glide across to hit this other one, then you hit this one that pushes you across over here, and so on and so forth. After you hit this final vent, it's going to look like a long stretch over here to the teleporter. Don't worry, guys. As long as, like I said, you have 5 to 6 stamina, you'll make it perfectly fine no matter what. Now we're simply going to fly over through here, and we're going to pass through another elevator. And just like that, guys, we made it to the Path of Trials Abyss puzzle. So with this puzzle, it's going to be extremely cold. There's going to be lanterns around, like you see here, to warm you up. So there's going to be these floating platforms going left and right. Once again, I'm going to cheese it, and I'm just not even going to risk falling. I'm going to fly right across it. But before we go through, there's going to be a fast travel right here beneath us. It is a little dark, so I'm going to come back during the day so we can see. Alright guys, we're back. Now, after this fast travel, you're going to make your way directly in front of us. You're going to see another lantern right here, and there's going to be a lantern up above me across on this little cliffside. Simply jump across, glide, and make your way down where I am. Make sure to stay warm as always. Then I just like to grapple up here to this section and light this fire. Then after this, you can make your final stretch. I like to do the triple jump and just glide on in. Now, once we're here, you're going to enter this room, and you're going to make a left. You're going to notice a room to the right. We'll be going back in that room shortly. Make your way up this ice path. And here to the right, you're going to see a lantern and a battery powering some stuff. You're simply going to grab this battery and rip it out. After that, make your way back down the ice path, and to the left, there's going to be a room with molten lava puddles. Now, we're going to want to go up, so simply just latch onto the wall and make your way up. And once again, we're going to climb even farther up. Once you get out of here, you're going to make a left, and you're going to see a battery socket, and you're actually going to see a floating battery to the right of it, but it's not going to power the socket because it is frozen. So, to unfreeze this, we have to take it back down to where we came from, and we actually have to dunk the battery in molten lava. Once you dunk it in molten lava and you let go of your thing, you'll notice that it will start glowing back blue. Simply bring it back up to the socket, and you're going to place it above it. Obviously, the leaves are going to be glowing. That's how you know you're going to be able to slam it back into its socket. After activating this, the sundial right above us is going to activate. So, simply just force palm punch it, whether that's through your grapple, or you can climb up there and do it by hand. After that, you have restored the Abyss, and the Path of Trials Abyss puzzle is completed. As always, make sure to make your way up above to grab your little artifact and get your skills upgraded. So guys, simply climb up to the top, and behind us, you're going to notice there is another gate. And again, we're going to attach ourselves to this little pedestal and turn it until it reveals the path we need to go. Now, once again, you're going to see me using the grapple and the triple jump just a bunch in this video. So once again, I recommend just doing the triple jump and glide all the way over. You can either glide all the way like I did to the last part, or you can just stop in the middle and then, go on and go forth. Do be careful if you are jumping along some of these floating platforms. Once again, they do drop out of the sky. They have a time limit. I think it's like 1 second or something. So once again, I recommend just getting up your spirit, double jump, and then use the triple force palm punch into the air, and you'll make it easily without any hesitation or any struggle. You're going to make it to this main platform, and it's going to have a teleporter here. Simply go in the teleport and go to the next section. Alrighty guys, once we're here at this island, we're just going to do the precision jumps. Just a lot safer so you don't fall and slip off. Just like that. Make your way over here. And you're going to see a floating platform going up and down. We're just going to wait for that. Now, when you guys are going up here, you're going to notice this little grate. We're going to be coming back down for this. But just stand on this platform and let it take you all the way up. And the first thing we're going to be doing is getting this fast travel point, just in case if you guys fall off or you guys want to leave and do something else. Because I know these puzzles do get long. With that being said, this starts the Sanctum of Darkness. Now, when we get up here, the first thing we're going to see is a barrier. And inside there, there's going to be a battery chip. Take note of that. Once we get here, there are going to be 2 balls. And one of them is shooting a laser out. You simply attach the grapple to the back, and it'll let you control the laser. You're going to want to position this laser, obviously, to the gemstone right in front of us. Just like that. After doing that, we're going to make our way down to the left-hand side. Right underneath us. And you're going to notice this grate, and there's going to be a battery chip in here. Now what you can do is latch onto this, pull it off the wall, and you can actually push it straight all the way up. Some people want you to go inside the vent. I just like to push it all the way up, just like that, as far as you can up top in the back corner. And drop it up there. That should be a good enough distance for us to grab. Now you're simply going to make your way back up the what's it called? If you have grapple and a lot of stamina, you could just do it the way I did, or just climb up. Now you're going to notice this barrier is unpowered, and see, we can see the battery. Simply grab the battery. Once you get it out of this hole, bring it to the left. All the way down there, you're going to see the socket for the battery to go into. Get it as close as you can to the ground. We're going to jump off. Grab the battery. Once you see the leaves, that's when you know you're in a good position. Like that. Jump. And force palm punch it in. After that one's activated, we can go back up top. So we could just go right here. And go right back up. What that's going to do is actually power this left ball right here, as you've seen. Now we're going to go over here, control this one, like we did the previous one to our right. And there's going to be another gemstone across. Obviously, just simply line up the laser. Now what this is going to do is going to start a whole cutscene, and it's going to power these fans on right here in front of us, or these little flippers. It takes quite a minute. After these get powered, it actually powers that little radial sundial, as I like to call it, straight ahead of us. Easiest way to get over there, once again, make sure you have enough spirit, and I just like to jump up. Just like that, and go in between them, and you should be perfectly fine. Drop down. What that's going to do is activate it and complete your challenge. The Sanctum of Darkness is complete. Your little artifact up there is going to spawn. You get another skill point, so make your way up there and make sure to grab that. That is the Sanctum of Darkness. Now, once you guys complete this and grab your little artifact, don't actually make your way up. I actually made my mistake of that. You want to go right here to your right, and you're going to see that little gate that you're going to cross through. Just like every other one, now you can grab this and reveal the path. Just like that, a path has appeared. Just make your way all the way up to the top. I know I like to make my life more difficult. That's perfectly fine. Now you're going to come up here, see a patch of trees, and you're going to make it to each one of these platforms. I'm a big grapple fan, so you'll see me using that a lot in this video. And then over here, you will finally be able to go to this teleporter. And now we're on the loop of life. You're just going to make your way straight down here. You're going to see 3 massive loops. Alright, here at the loop of life, before we even get started, I want you to point out a couple things. Right below us, there's going to be a battery with its slot. If you look across, there's going to be another battery. This one we're going to need after this one. So, simply make your way down. And they're going to give you a little freebie. Bring it back down right here. You're going to see the leaves. Simply jump and slam it into place. Now, what this is going to do is activate the ball in the center and start rotating this loop. I want you guys to make your way down to this second spot that I told you about. Give yourself a little distance, because obviously this platform is moving. I recommend standing on one of these ledges right here. And you can just simply... Now, once you got this one off that floating platform, just let it bring you all the way up and around. Let it keep spinning. You're going to see this little pillar out here, this like kind of floating island. Try to push it all the way as close as possible up there. Something like... Hopefully right there should be good. Now, what I like to do from here, make sure I have enough spirit, which I do. And once again, guys, I'm just going to do the jumping thing. Make sure I get a little elevation. You just want to make sure that you completely clear this. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to jump and simply make my way right here to this platform. If not, you can land on one of these and you can climb anything in this game. After this, grab the battery. Pull it up to you. There's going to be a slot right here. Put it right there in the spot. Jump. Once you put it into place, this barrier is going to disconnect, and there's going to be a chip inside there. Obviously, take the chip out. Once you take the chip out, I want you to push it all the way up here next to this platform right there. And now, since we don't need this barrier anymore, make sure to remove this chip. Once you get this chip out, put it up with the other one. And you're going to make your way above us. I like the grapple up there. We're bringing these chips with us. So, take one. Put it by this slot over there. Actually, it's going to be on the opposite side. So, we're actually going to take this chip. Bring it over here. Put this one in right here, and then you're simply going to slam it into socket. Once this one goes in the socket, the belt, the giant loop, is going to start moving. Keep going. Push it all the way to the next belt. Then make your way up here, grab the battery, and we're going to bring this battery up top. And you're going to see another socket. Simply place it down in this socket. You're going to once again see the leaves. Jump up, place it into its socket. This is going to activate this giant sundial like we see in every puzzle. But also, it's going to rotate the giant loop. So just be aware. Once again, you can climb and hit it. I recommend just doing this, latching on and sending the, what's it called? Then I grapple on top. And just like that, you restored the abyss, and the loop of life is now complete. That is 2 out of the 3 we need to unlock our flame ability. And up here, as always, there's going to be an artifact for you to grab. And just like that, the loop of life is now completed. Make your way to the left over here, and you're going to see a gateway like all the other ones. Simply pass your way through, and you're going to reveal the path by turning this little dial like we always do. And you can do this the hard way or the easy way. I'm just going to jump across. AKA glide across. Once you make it to this last platform, there's going to be a platform going back and forth. Just simply wait here, guys. Pretty self-explanatory. Jump on one platform, it'll take you to another, jump on there, and I'll meet you up there once we get there. Now once you're up here, there's going to be a little teleporter, and you're just obviously going to walk through it. Now this teleporter is going to take us to the next island, and we are now at the Tree of Slumber, the last puzzle you need to unlock your flame abilities. This one is actually extremely complicated, so just make sure to follow along. Obviously grab the fast travel point right here, just in case you fall off, die, or something bad happens. Make your way through here, and you're going to see a giant sort of dome in the center with 4 pistons sticking out of the ground. You're going to go to this one right here. And you're going to perform a stab attack to obviously turn this. Once you stab this, you're going to rotate it to the left. After turning it left, you're going to see all these activate. After this, you're done. You're going to run around to the opposite side right here. Perform a stab attack here. After this is done, release your sword. You're going to count 1 and then 2 right here. Perform a stab attack here. And you're going to turn these ones upward like that. One more time. Boom, and that is the solution. You might need to turn it back this one a little bit more like I had to do here. But after that, it should be complete. Trust me, guys, it is a little complicated. It gets a little thing, but just those 3 that I showed you right there, do exactly like that. They have to be lined up exactly like this. So when leveling them to the floor, make sure just the bar is sticking out and it's glowing. After that, the sundial will spawn. Obviously, I recommend just going here, activating that, and jumping across. And with that being said, the Tree of Slumber Abyss puzzle is complete. And you have a new skill called the Flame Strike. And obviously up here we have the artifact. So if you guys check your guys' spirit, you actually unlock the Flame and the Frost. With that being said, guys, that completes this video right now. The True Slumber, the final one. Like I said, once again, you guys actually unlocked your Flame and your Frost magic. But if you guys appreciate content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It does really help the channel grow. And as always, I appreciate all you guys watching. Let me know down in the comments if this guide helped you out, or if you think I missed anything to make it a little bit easier for other people. With that being said, that was today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And as always, guys, take care and God bless. I'll see you in the next one.